Yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another installment of The Locker Room. I am your host. You already know who it is, man. It's your boy Reggie. Now listen, some people out there seem to think the Lakers made a mistake by trading for Anthony Davis.
Nope.
Me personally, I don't think they did. Now let's take a quick rewind and look and see just exactly what the Lakers gave up to get AD. Now, if you guys remember, back in 2019, the Los Angeles Lakers traded for Anthony Davis. And as you guys can see on the screen, man, the Lakers gave up Lonzo Ball, Brandon Ingram, Josh Hart, multiple unprotected first-round picks, and swaps in exchange for the Pelicans franchise player. Now, let's just talk about the players we gave up for a second, right? Let's talk about Lonzo Ball for a second. Now, me personally, I have never really truly been that impressed with Lonzo Ball's game. LeVar Ball, he was on First Take and Undisputed before Lonzo was drafted, hyping him up, saying he was going to be better than Steph Curry, and that was really all a lie.
Nope.
And to be quite honest with you, Lonzo Ball is in, his fifth or sixth season at this point, and he's already been on 3 NBA teams. Now, the Los Angeles Lakers, in my opinion, made no mistakes by trading away Lonzo Ball because the Lakers should have never drafted Lonzo Ball to begin with. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2017 NBA draft had a lot of talent in that draft, okay? De'Aaron Fox was in that draft. The Lakers didn't take him.
Nope.
Jason Tatum was in that draft. The Lakers didn't take him.
Nope.
Donovan Mitchell was in that draft. The Lakers didn't take him.
Nope.
So let's really be realistic here, right? I like Lonzo. I think Lonzo is a nice guy, okay? But when we're talking basketball here, the dude just isn't that impressive to me. Now, he did fix his jump shot. He came into the league with a very, very awkward-looking jump shot. So shout out to him for getting that fixed. He's actually a pretty reliable three-point shooter at this point in his career. But unfortunately, he just can't seem to stay on the court. Now, I am of the mindset that the big baller brand shoes that he was, first wearing when he came into the league caused a lot of these problems that he's having, right? I could be wrong, but I did see a report not too long ago that said Lonzo Ball can barely walk up the steps now. So I'm hoping Lonzo Ball can, get himself together and make his return to the NBA and be a productive player, because the Bulls are actually a very good team. And I think, honestly, that's been the best situation that Lonzo Ball has been on. When you look at their roster, when you look at their talent, I mean, you got Zach LaVine, you got DeMar DeRozan, you got Vucevic. I mean, they're a very talented ball club, man. So I would like to see them, reach their full potential. I think, in my opinion, if fully healthy, they could go all the way to the Eastern Conference Finals. But, they just, who knows if they're going to stay healthy. Who knows if, they're going to play, like a good team come playoff time. Who knows, right? So that's pretty much, what I think about Lonzo Ball. Don't really think the Lakers made any mistakes trading him. Now, when you talk about Brandon Ingram, right? Brandon Ingram is actually a very nice player. I like Brandon Ingram. I really do. I believe for his career, he's averaging almost, close to 19 points per game. So that's not bad. This season, he's averaging 21.4 points per game. He was an all-star. I believe a replacement all-star, but an all-star nonetheless. And, yeah, I think B.I. is going to pan out to be a very good player. Do I think that it was a fit with him and LeBron James? Not necessarily, because, a guy like Brandon Ingram needs the ball in his hands. So, yeah, I think, Brandon Ingram, I think he's going to do well in New Orleans. They got Zion now. So I'm actually happy for Brandon Ingram that he's not on the team with LeBron James, because let's be quite honest, when LeBron James is on your team, he is going to dominate the ball. He is going to make, pretty much all of the primary decisions on the offensive side of the ball. So, a guy like Brandon Ingram just wasn't a good fit. LeBron needs shooters. That's been the name of the game every step of the way. For LeBron James to have any success, man, he's got to have guys that can shoot the ball. And Brandon Ingram is not a guy who is just going to go and stand in the corner and wait for LeBron to pass it to him and, be a knockdown shooter. That's not really his game. So Josh Hart, Josh Hart, he's been on how many teams now? He's just like Lonzo. He's just getting traded around. We traded him to the Pelicans, and I believe the Pelicans traded him to Portland for CJ McCollum. He's actually playing really well in Portland right now, but I got to be real with you. Josh Hart is really nothing but a 3-and-D kind of guy. He's not a guy you're going to run plays for. He's not a guy that you can build around. He's just simply a role player. So, when you take all of that and combine it all together, those three players, I think to get AD for those three players, honestly, is a steal. Now, let's get into, Victor Wembanyama, right? Because the Los Angeles Lakers gave some of their picks to the New Orleans Pelicans, right? So the Pelicans and the Lakers are, I believe, going to swap picks this upcoming NBA draft. Now, there is a talent that is out there by the name of Victor Wembanyama. I just said his name. You all know who he is at this point, right? Now, this is an article from, I believe, Lakers Daily. And they are saying that there is already a palpable fear inside of Staples Center that the purple and gold are careening toward a draft in June in which the New Orleans Pelicans are gleefully positioned to swap picks with LA as a condition of the Anthony Davis blockbuster deal back in 2019. Now, I don't know what this dude, Mark Stein, used all these stupid big words for. Like, it's kind of dumb to me. But nevertheless, like I said, the Lakers and the Pelicans can just swap picks. And with the Lakers being 3-10 so far this season, ladies and gentlemen, it is very possible, if the Lakers don't turn it around, that the Pelicans could end up drafting Victor Wembanyama. Now, I've been, doing my research a little bit on Victor Wembanyama. And let's just say, for the sake of argument, right, that the Pelicans were to get Victor Wembanyama. Do I think that Victor Wembanyama is going to come into the NBA and, be some demigod on a basketball floor? To be quite honest with you, ladies and gentlemen, no, I don't, right? As far as, the prospect, Victor Wembanyama, this is probably one of the best prospects I've seen maybe since Zion. Some people are saying, he's the best prospect since LeBron James. I don't buy that. I'm sorry. LeBron James is the best prospect that I've seen in my lifetime. And then when you saw LeBron come into the league, I mean, his first game, he put up 25 points as a rookie in his first NBA game. I mean, the dude was just on another level, right? When I look at Victor Wembanyama, I'm gonna be real with you guys. I see, Kristaps Porzingis with a handle, right? Like I said, Kristaps Porzingis, they crowned him the unicorn, right? And let's be for real here. How many teams has the dude been on so far in his NBA career? He was on the Knicks. Now he got traded to Dallas. Then he, got traded to the Wizards. So, is Kristaps Porzingis a franchise player at this point? I would say no. So, you know what, man? I've got to see it play out. I've got to see him playing NBA level competition before I can just go ahead and crown him as the next, face of the NBA. We got a lot of good talent in the game right now. Luka, Zion, Tatum, Ja, right? So I got to see it, play itself out before I can, go ahead and just crown this dude the next LeBron James. Now, Kevin Durant, a guy who plays very similarly to Victor Wembanyama, in my opinion, had this to say about the young kid.
The evolution of the game is taking us this far. You know what I'm saying? When we got 7'5" dudes, be able to do everything on the court, So it's inspiring to a lot of people out here. I heard a comment said, somebody compared him to a few players in the league, and he was like, I think I'll do myself a disservice if I compare myself to one or two players. He wanted to take from everybody. I thought that was such a profound statement, and made me a big fan of his. So the league's really in trouble when he comes in. I want to see how it plays out, and everybody's been excited for his arrival to the league. So we'll see what happens.
So yes, ladies and gentlemen, that is probably going to wrap it up. You guys just heard Kevin Durant and what he had to say about Victor. But I want to get you guys' thoughts in the comments down below. Let me know, man. Do you think the Lakers made a mistake by trading for Anthony Davis? I would say no, right? The Lakers got a championship out the deal. And you know what? There's really no guarantee that the Pelicans are going to draft Victor. We just got to wait and see this whole thing pan out. The only way they could draft him is if the Lakers are, gonna have a just completely terrible season, and I just don't see that happening. I see the Lakers winning some ball games. Like I said, we got a very favorable schedule to close out the month of November. So yeah, like I said, that's pretty much all I got for this video, man. But let me know in the comments down below what you think. But yes, this was another installment of the Locker Room. I'm gonna catch you guys on the next one. Peace.